That brings us to, I hope this doesn't hurt Dr. Hefner's feelings.
It
brings
does.
us to
It does.
the superintendent's report. This room cleared. It's cleared. Dr. Hefner,
Yeah.
I'll turn it over to
They
you.
just don't know what a good report they're about to miss here. I have several things I wish to share with you. Again, it's such a privilege to be a part of our wonderful system and the excellent work that our students and teachers and staff and parents do continuously. A couple of things I would want to comment on this evening. Highlight in particular, we'll hear more about some of these as we go by. I'll just mention this one briefly, but it was announced officially last week that our district won a first place award in the 2016 Magna Awards. That's a national award given by the National Association of School Boards, National School Boards Association, and they honor districts by size, and we're a first place winner for districts with between 5,000 students and 20,000 students. And the district won this honor for the vision and innovation that exists at the Center for Advanced Technical Studies. So a big national award for the center and for our entire district. And this one goes to the board, and we congratulate you on this phenomenal recognition. Also, many of our schools were honored. It was just recently announced they won Palmetto Gold or Palmetto Center, Palmetto Silver. Palmetto Gold winners for overall performance were Ballantyne Elementary, Chapin Elementary, Irmo Elementary, Harbison West Elementary, Lake Murray Elementary, Leapart Elementary, Oak Point Elementary, River Springs Elementary, Chapin Middle, Crossroads Intermediate, Dutch Fork Middle School, Irmo Middle School, Chapin High, and Dutch Fork High. And additionally, two of our schools won a special award for closing the achievement gap, Leapart Elementary and Chapin Middle. So kudos to all of those winners. Also happy to announce that we've created a partnership with regard to the demonstration of solar energy. This is a cooperative effort between the Center for Advanced Technical Studies, Santee Cooper, and the Mid-Carolina Electric Cooperative, and will provide wonderful opportunities for our students as they study alternative energies and demonstrate a commitment to helping us be more conservation focused in the future. And this is a great opportunity for our students and moves us forward in terms of our district's commitment to making effective uses of our limited resources. And one of the big things that's occurred since we last met was Share Fair Nation, which occurred this past weekend at Irmo High School. And I'm going to ask Dr. Jakes to make a few comments about Share Fair Nation, as she was very responsible for bringing this initiative to our district. Dr. Jakes.
So Share Fair Nation was very exciting, and you may have heard about it, and you may have experienced it firsthand. But it is a wonderful opportunity that is presented by the Morgridge Family Foundation, and Carrie and John Morgridge traveled to our district and actually put on this fantastic event. And they paid for this, they had the vision, but the District 5 family made it happen. So we had a wonderful opportunity for the just most fantastic teamwork you've seen from our student nutrition services to transportation running shuttles to our maintenance and custodial teams, the fantastic leadership of Dr. Melton and Beth Boland to combine our vision of D5 leads with our professional development initiatives to have this fantastic opportunity. So let's take a look. You might recognize a familiar character in the middle of your screen. Dr. Hefner gave an encore appearance as Superman, and it was so amazing. He was able to tie in our teacher's theme of the power of the cape, teachers as superheroes, as he greeted this huge crowd that you can see in the bottom right corner that was seated in the bleachers at Irmo High School and talked about teachers as our real heroes. You can see the smiles, and in the left, you actually see Mr. Regal, our principal of Irmo High School, presenting to Carrie Morgridge a piece of student artwork. And she was so excited to have that and to be here in person to see and feel the excitement. We also have front and center, we have teachers from Nursery Road Elementary that are just a sampling of all of the teachers from across the district who came in. We had families come in. We had adoring fans of Superman who came to celebrate him. This was hands-on, brains-on. If you stepped onto the floor of the gymnasium, you could see fantastic things going on, from virtual reality to robotics to our own Seven Oaks being featured. We had District 5 students and teams. We had a visiting artist, and you can see Carrie herself is participating in a recyclable work of art that was going on. The crowds came in all day long, nonstop. We had presentations like Irmo Middle School in the top left. We had virtual reality simulations. Some of our student volunteers seated here to the left were having a break and enjoyed the Kiva Planks presentation. Just tremendous opportunities to engage minds the whole day long. So what was our final yield? It was fantastic. We had over 2,200 people enter the doors of Irmo High School to participate in this national event. That was free of charge to us because we were selected to host. And we had over 650 teachers register and had some fantastic presentations. Our STEAMosphere, which is what you saw taking place on the floor of Irmo High School, had over 1,400 participants. I'm convinced that number is low. We had families, we had young people, we had senior citizens from our community, you name it, they were there. Over 100 volunteers, most of which were members of the District 5 family, either students, teachers, administrators, members of our district office team. And we had the opportunity to interview over 25 fantastic, promising student teachers from the University of South Carolina who we were also able to invite to take place in the day. It was a huge success because of teamwork, and after all, that's what we do in District 5. Prior to this event, the Share Fair quote was from a teacher in North Carolina, but our very own Nicole Bishop, a first grade teacher at Irmo Elementary, said it best when she said, "Share Fair Nation meant the world to me as an educator, parent, and citizen. The day will stick with me for life, and I'll pass it on to my kids and colleagues. Thank you for a delicious lunch and an inspiring day of networking, support, and world-changing ahas for what is possible in education and for our wonderful world." Thank you for the opportunity to have this great celebration. And I think it's no secret that when we look at feedback and hear the comments, this was one of the best, if not the best, Share Fairs in the nation. It's important to say that these typically take place on college campuses. Denver University, George Washington University, Central Orlando. This is the first time this has happened with a school district. It happened right here in District 5, and it was a huge success.
And thank you, Dr. Jakes, for your leadership in bringing this here, and to everyone, the cast of thousands that made it happen. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Dr. Hefner.